Have you ever felt overwhelmed, like you're drowning in assignments and work and stress all at once? You're not alone. In fact, according to the American College Health Association, over 60% of college students report feeling overwhelming anxiety at least once in the past year. Whether it's homesickness, school pressure, burnout, or personal issues, mental health is something that affects us all at some point. I've seen friends struggle in silence, and I've had my own moments where I needed support and didn't know where to turn. Today I'm going to show you why mental health support on campus needs to improve, what resources we already have, and how using and promoting these resources can help all of us thrive, not just survive in college. We all know college can be stressful between balancing schoolwork, relationships, and trying to figure out our futures. It's no surprise that so many students struggle in their mental health. But here's the problem. Even though a lot of us are dealing with things like anxiety, depression, burnout, not enough people are getting the help they need. According to the National Alliance of Mental Illness, 1 in 5 college students has a diagnosable mental health condition. And yet, that half of those students actually reach out for support. That means there are students in classes, in our dorms, maybe even some of us in this room, going through the serious things silently. And it's not always because they don't want help. Sometimes they don't know where to go. Other times they're worried about people, what people might think. Or they try to make an appointment and are told the next opening is in 2 weeks. By then, it might feel like it's too late. I've seen it up close. I watch classmates and friends pretend like everything's okay just to keep up appearances. And I've had moments myself where I didn't know who to talk to or how to say it. That's why this matters. Now here's the good news. There are ways to fix this. A lot of campuses, including ours, already have mental health services, but that's not always promoting them properly. We need to normalize using those resources, and we need to push our schools to do more. We need more counselors on campus so wait times aren't as long. We need diverse mental health staff who understand different cultural backgrounds and challenges. And we need peer support systems, students helping other students through real conversation and experiences. But it's not just about what the school can do, it's also about what we can do. Start by checking in with your friends, asking them how they really doing. Don't be afraid to talk about therapy or mental health out loud. The more we talk about it, the more we break the stigma. And if you ever been to counseling, if you ever been to the counseling center, if you've never been to the counseling center, try. Even just one session can help. If you don't like it, that's okay, but at least you gave yourself a chance. There's also things like stress relief events, student-led wellness organizations, and support groups that are totally free and open to everyone. We just have to actually show up. Let's think about what our campus could look like if we made mental health a priority, if more students reached out, if more conversations happened, if no one felt ashamed or alone when they were struggling. Imagine a school where you can ask for help without fear, where people are open about what they're dealing with, where bouncing back from a tough week isn't seen as weak, but a strength. That kind of campus is possible, but only if we take the steps to create it. Now flip that image. Imagine what happened if nothing changes. Students dropping out, not because they aren't smart or hardworking, but because they didn't get the help they needed. Students walking around with heavy stress, pretending like they're fine until they finally crash. That's not the kind of environment we should have to live in. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Mental health isn't just something people deal with. It's something that touches us all, directly or indirectly, and support systems only work if we actually use them, talk about them, and push them to improve. If you're struggling, please don't wait. Use the counseling center, go to the wellness event, talk to someone you trust, and if someone around you seems off, reach out. It's simple, how are you doing? It can mean more than you realize. Let's make sure our campus is a place where people just don't survive but actually feel supported and seen. Because mental health isn't a weakness, it's just part of being human, and it deserves our attention.